I'm not like my dad. I'm smarter than him. Better than him.
What up, welcome back to the channel. I'm Monet, and we are locked in. The season finale of Power Book 2 is tomorrow, and let me tell you, I've been waiting all week for this, and we finally got the exclusive photos for this week's episode. And of course, you know, we're going to break them down one last time for the finale. 3 seasons up under our belt, and trust me, I'm believing that it's a good one. We had to dodge all the spoilers, and here we are. But before we jump into this and we break down these photos, if you like power content, breakdowns, theories, and predictions, recaps, live after show discussions, then hit your subscribe button, turn on your notification bell so you get something every time I upload. Make sure you follow me on Instagram right here. Now, let's just be real. I appreciate everything you guys done for me in these last 11 weeks. This season has been a good one, and I'm expecting big things from this finale. And these pictures, they look fire, so we got to figure it out. Because last week we had a little bit of action. Brayden caught his first body. So is he going to follow it up this week? And is Noma ever going to come in here and wreak havoc on all of these kids for messing up her operation in New York City? Let's go ahead and jump into it. This is the exclusive photos from episode 10, the finale of Power Book 2 Ghost. The last thing we seen from Tariq, he came face to face with Uncle Tommy Egan. He drove all the way back from Chicago. We also seen Tasha, Grandma, and Yaz. He did pull a gun out on Tommy. Him and Tommy had their back and forth. Tommy turns around and shoots a marshal, and bow. Tariq wakes up in a hospital. Now I'm assuming that Tasha did it because you heard her saying we need to stop this. We're family. But Tommy, he told Tasha, family doesn't tell on family. Family doesn't turn their back. So I'm assuming Tariq is probably confronting Tommy again, because remember, he asked Tamika, who did this? They said, man, somebody ran off, killed a couple marshals. He's pulling up in the cutlass. He got the gun. He learned a lot from Uncle Tommy. So this might be him pulling up and talking to Tommy, just for the simple fact, in the trailer, we do see Tommy saying you can't have one foot in the game and one foot out the game, Tariq. So Tariq is probably confronting him, and might be Tommy basically telling him, listen, we need to work together, because we know that Force trailer dropped this week too. Well, it was a teaser, but I'm gonna need some work in Chicago, because right now Chicago is wide open and I don't have nothing. So maybe this is how the crossover is really going to start to happen. Tariq and Tommy start working together, and whatever play they got with Noma, but you heard in the intro, is Noma actually going to even come back this week? Is she going to come and tell Tariq and them to get things right? Where's my money? Because Tariq is supposed to be getting passports, well, green cards, for Obi and his family. I'm not sure where they're at here, but the Tejada family, if they're out and about and they're all together, go across the street. Don't walk by them, don't give eye contact, don't acknowledge them. So it looks like they might be in a hospital or the lobby of the school or something. But Diana, she looks like she's going through it. Remember, she was the first one that went down for the Rico. It didn't stick. But Kane is consoling her, and we also know that the whole family has turned on Monet. They figured it out, put all the pieces to the puzzle together, and now it looks like they might be against Monet Tejada. But we also know that Monet allegedly gave Tommy the information, and that's how Tommy popped up. So right now, I really don't know what's going on in the Tejada family. You know, I'm good at coming up with storylines and trying to put things together, but at this point, I don't know what the Tejada family is capable of. I can just see that Kane, if he sees that his little sister, Diana, the one he didn't want in the game, is feeling like this and potentially crying, he's about to go do some wild stuff. Especially after we found out that Effie broke his heart last week and told him she doesn't want anything to do with him. Drew, we seen him step up for Diana so they could come together and try to make a power move. Drew and Kane, especially after they took out the Castillos. Man, I really can't even tell you about the Tejadas. But maybe one's got to go. But at this point, who? Tariq and Brayden, these two brothers, they're going to figure out every situation that they get put into. You put these two together, leave them in the room, they'll be able to escape. I will point out that there's no brand loyalty because they're drinking some generic coffee brand and it's not all cap, no frap. But that's neither here or there. So this might be Tariq talking to Brayden after he gets out the hospital. Because this looks like, hey man, somebody knocked me out. My mom is missing. I'm going through some things. Brayden caught that body last week on Uncle Lucas. The Ponzi scheme is under investigation by the FBI and the SEC. So this might be the point where it's like, hey man, we lost everything. But Brayden is probably saying, listen, At least I took out Uncle Lucas. Uncle Lucas is gone. That's what you wanted, right? Tariq told me F is for family. So these two are probably coming together to come up with a plan to try to get his mom back. Or you remember they had to stall Obi out. 72 hours, stall Obi out so they can get the next payment. I really don't know what's going on here. Tariq woke up out of a coma. Brayden and killed Uncle Lucas. So it's a lot on our plate for this finale. Monet talking to Tariq Tejada. He's the only one that she can trust. We seen the family turn on her last week. How is she going to maneuver through all of this nonsense with her kids against her and Tariq being the only one she can trust? Yeah, it kind of makes you wonder, how is this going to play out? Is there going to be an internal beef? Is she going to try to get one of the kids set up? Is she going to try to have Tariq set them up? Man, I don't even know with Monet. I do know this. When it comes to covering her trail, she'll do a good job at that. So she might be throwing Tariq off like, hey, I need you to go ahead and get at Kane. He did something behind our back. You never know with Monet, because she'll manipulate you and you won't even see it coming. But Tariq, I think he's at the point where he needs to figure out what's going on with his mom. And Monet, did you tell Tommy where my mom was? That might be the question Tariq needs to ask her. Effie and Tariq, they haven't been seeing eye to eye. The last time we seen these two interact with each other, Tariq was telling her, listen, I need you to start selling on campus again. I need to get you a brick. You need to move this, bring back that money. Noma is on our tail. And of course, Kane was in the bathroom, and Kane tried to come up here and get her last week, but she declined it. Tariq also needs that picture of Noma's daughter. We still haven't figured out who that is. But with Effie being in here, we know she still cares about Tariq a little bit. When she was asking Davis about it, and we've seen her turn Kane away. So Tariq might be in here. Look, Effie, I need you to do such and such, or I need that picture or something. Because at the end of the day, not only are the feds on this case, Noma's on this case, he needs the green cards. He talked to Tate about that. Tate told the feds, messed up everything, and the Ponzi scheme got exposed. I don't know what Tariq is going to do right here. Unless he's telling her to say something maybe on Kane. Maybe that's what Monet was telling Tariq. Hey, we need you to talk to Effie, put it on Kane. That way Kane will be out of the picture for Tariq and for Monet. I don't know. But Effie, we still can't trust her. Everyone is a suspect. Tariq is down here talking to her when he's under investigation also. This is the Power universe, y'all. There's really no telling, but we need to get Effie up out of here. R.I.P. That's what I'm preferring. And that's probably what's going on between Tate and Davis. Davis is probably letting them know we are under investigation, and I heard about what you did with the feds. Tariq told me. So we got to cover our tracks here. Plus, we know that the police, Blanca and Jenny, have been harassing Davis. They have been harassing Tate. They're trying to connect the dots. So Davis is probably letting them know we probably need to go our separate ways, or we need to figure out something together. You got your influence. I got my legal side. We come together, we'll be a nice ass team. Plus Cooper Sachs is gone, R.I.P. I could see a Davis and Tate cooperation right there. That would be a nice little power team, especially in Tariq's corner. But he's probably telling Tate you need to lay low because people are looking into all of us. And right now, our number one priority is getting Effie out of jail. So that might be why Tariq went down there on behalf of Davis, because Effie didn't want to listen to nobody. But right now, we got a Rico going on. We got the feds incoming. We got internal Tejada beef. The finale is about to be crazy. All right, let me know what your predictions are for the finale. We got one day. It's been a long journey, but we finally made it here. I'm anticipating big things from this finale. I'm not going to lie to you. You probably can't tell it in my voice, but I am excited, and I'm ready for the finale. First reaction tomorrow night, 1 a.m. Eastern, right after the episode. We got to talk about it. Friday night, 9 p.m. Eastern, the live after show discussion for the season finale. I'm Monet. If you like this content, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching. I'm out.